Hello friends and customer, my name is Engineer Steven Karume from Frontier Container Fabricators, and we are sellers of used shipping containers, and we also do value addition. And today we would like to demonstrate this container school that we have done out of container. Is a complete junior secondary school with 11 classrooms, an administration unit, a staff room and a storage. And on top of that we've got computer lab and chemistry lab. We're going to show you around as we appreciate some of the features that are in here, and we hope that you will enjoy it. Let's go and have a look. In a nutshell, it's a story building with ground, first and second on one wing, and the other wing has got ground and first. And as we have mentioned, we have got 11 classrooms, and the top kabisa we have staff room and storage. This is a modern laboratory for the school and has already been connected to important features and already operational. For instance, this is a connection to gas, which is very important for experiments that require heat through the Bunsen burner or any other apparatus that might require heat. We've also connected to water and make sure that they're able to clean, they're able to use water in those experiments that require the same. The worktop is also done using granite, which is waterproof. The lab sinks and the laptops have been approved by the ministry. This is a very important feature for a school, and it's a good and functional lab for chemistry, physics, biology and any other subject that requires such a facility. Let's continue and explore more and see what next that we have in this school. We've done a very nice veranda for the students to make sure that the classes remain clean. It's also worth noting that we've done a gully trap here, an open trench to guide the storm water. It's also worth noting that we've done firefighting and detection facilities. We have done fire extinguishers at every designated position. This structure comes with a roof, with a complete roof, and able to harvest rainwater. And in case there is any, because sometimes the rainfall can be too much, in case there is excesses, the rainwater has been guided down by these down pipes and guided away using this open trench. This is the administration block, which has taken a space of equal to one classroom. Basically, it's got a head teacher's office, bazaar's office, and deputy head teacher's office. This is our computer lab for the school, and it has got more than close to 20 computers, and which is a good number for a class to come and have the lab section and computer session in the lab. And we have done the basic features a lab would have. Number one, we have made sure that we have enough PowerPoints for the computers so that they can, the students are able to power their computers. Number two, we've been able to include Wi-Fi and routers so that they're able to access internet connection through the lab, and that will make their learning very easy. This lab is very functional and has served in this school, and we are very proud of it. We would like to appreciate a few features that we have captured in it. Number one are the dimensions. The way I'm standing, we have arranged a container on the left, on the right, and another one on the left, arranged in parallel, and then separated with a gap equal to 8 to 10 feet to make sure that we have 26 feet in terms of width, because a container is usually 8 feet. There's a gap of 10 feet and there's another container of 8 feet, that is 26. And then one container is usually 40 feet or 12 meters. So each container is divided into two. So this classroom measures 6 meters by 8 meters. All 20 feet by 26 feet, which is a very good space for our students. This wall has been done away with. This wall has been done away with to make an open hall and overcome the limitation of a container being too narrow for a classroom. Then we've also done 2 blackboards for each classroom, one on the front and another at the back for homework and extra notes. And we've also done this notice board for timetable, announcements, results, anything that the teacher might feel, any other learning materials or any other thing that the teacher might feel important to capture. Another thing is that this is a mixed day in boarding. So in the evening, students would want light for learning and to do their preps. And that is why we have done electrical wiring with lighting, so that they're able to have enough light and very bright light during their studies. And we have done LED fluorescent tubes. They are easy to maintain. When there is a challenge with one, we just do away with the tube and fit in another one. And that is why we have chosen this. There are so many other uses. There's so many other options. Recessed lights and some other lights, but for this particular use, these are the best because of the ease of maintenance and ease of usage and changing in case there is a problem. We've also done a socket, an outlet socket, twin outlet socket for the teacher to use their laptops, to use any other appliances that they need power for when demonstrating and teaching the student. We also have another one on the other side. It's also a twin socket with USB port, and also does the same thing and makes it easy for the teacher to teach or to demonstrate using equipment that need power. Something also very important is the ceramic tiles. We have used this giraffe mosaic pattern because these are conservation area, and the feel goes well with the environment and what they stand for. And the same way, we have taken soft gray for the walls. We have gray on the tiles, we have some touch of brown on the tiles, and then we have done on the wall, we have done soft gray. That brings is a touch of peace, is a piece of a color of peace, and makes people feel relaxed when they're in the class. On the ceiling, we have also done brilliant white, and the reason for that is that we would want to improve the light reflection and make sure that the class is very well lit. Another feature that I wouldn't want us to miss is the way we have done this wall. This is gypsum, and obviously beneath the gypsum there is insulation to maintain this classroom at room temperature at all time. And this gypsum can be very delicate at times, and the reason for doing and to overcome that challenge, we have used the wall master and rough and tough to toughen this gypsum and make it resistant to abrasion, resistant to any denting. When the students are playing, you cannot control students, and sometimes when they are pushing their desk here and there and they are knocking the gypsum, this wall master makes sure that the gypsum can stand any force and any amount of pressure, and gives it a very long life. Another thing also worth noting is that we have 4 windows in this classroom for natural lighting, for aeration, because it's a big class and there will be several students, and you would want them to be as well lit and with a lot of air, as much air circulation as possible. Also, the design of the windows allows emergency exit should there be an incident and there's congestion at the door. If something happens, the design allows students to jump over through the windows. That increases safety and makes it easy to escape. This is our staircases, and has been done to perfection in terms of design, in terms of dimensions, in terms of adherence to the Ministry of Education guideline and specification. The width of these staircase is slightly over 1.2 meters. The gauges that has been used for support are very firm in terms of thickness. Same case applies to the checkered plate. And remember that this school has over 500 students. Using these staircases and the other set of staircases on the other side every now and then, and this has got to be put into consideration when designing these staircases, to make sure that they're able to carry that traffic, they're able to carry that load, and they're able to make sure that our students are safe. At the same time, this staircase has got a long life, as this school is a permanent structure. It will be here for years, and the staircases and the balcony and the structures that are in it are supposed to be as firm as that and to be able to stand that test of time. As we have demonstrated the dimensions for the class using the previous class that we have captured, this is a lower class with desks. Each desk is accommodating 2 students, and this class is able to hold 20 desks comfortably, meaning that's 40 students altogether. And as you can see, there is enough space for teachers and students to walk through. There's also enough spaces for teacher to walk through if need be. There's enough corridors. There's a corridor there, there's another corridor here, another one there, another one there. And at the same time, if the teacher wants to write on the blackboard, they can still have space to write and not disturb the students. We will also now look at another class slightly higher in terms of grade that they are using lockers, so that we can appreciate the difference. This is one of the upper classes, as we mentioned earlier, as we were featuring the other lower class using desks. And this one they're using chairs with armrests, and they're big, slightly bigger. And this class as well is able to accommodate between 40 and slightly over 40 students without congesting the class. Each student has got their own space, enough space for the teacher to move around without causing congestion and inspecting what the students are doing. And if need be, we can still squeeze a bit and accommodate slightly more. That is if there would be need for more desks, more students to be accommodated in this. And again, as we said earlier, the teacher is able to write on the backboard without having to disrupt our students as they do their work. This is a good demonstration of what containers can do. We have captured the classroom with an empty space just to show you the dimension, the features, and what we have been able to accommodate and put into consideration in our design. We've also shown you 2 types of classes. One for the lower classes, the one that they're using lockers, shared lockers, and we have also been able to demonstrate this one for the bigger students, which they are using chairs, to show you that all these options are available and possible with container classes. Thank you. Let's appreciate the staff room and a few other features. This is our balcony, and as we said, we have put in enough space. This is a 1.2, slightly over 1.2 meters wide, so that it's able to accommodate our students with a lot of spaces without congestion, and to make sure that they are able to have their comfort as they walk in and out of the classroom. It's also good to notice that along the verandas and the corridors, we have strategically positioned fire extinguishers, so that in case of incidents, we have enough and close-range reach for our students to be able to fight with any incident that may come. Let us go now up to the staff room and appreciate the same. This is our top floor. This is the storage for the school. The topmost floor that we have, with a very good view of Kilimanjaro I'm not surprised we have got chairs here, means the teachers are fond of and like to observe the Kilimanjaro, especially in the evening. It's usually very clear. Now there's a shade of cloud that is covering. And this is our staff room. And as we said, it is able to accommodate 30 teachers comfortably. And each teacher has been allocated a locker and a drawer. And the design for this staff room is different from the classrooms in several ways. Number one is that each teacher has got their own twin socket below their desks, just to make sure that they're able to use their computers and laptops and to use any appliances and charge their phones whichever way they require. And they have just to manage the spaces, the lockers, we have arranged them on the periphery around the peripheral wall. We also have this table. This is where they take probably their lunch from, or breakfast, or when they have a meeting or something like that. Don't know what exactly they use that table for, but I'm imagining it's something that would be used when they require to use something in common or to share something in common. Another design feature that is worth noting is that as we said, a container is usually 40 feet long. In the classrooms, we were doing 20, one classroom, 20 the other classroom. This we have done 30 for the staff room and 10 for the storage. And for that reason, we have left these support pillars because the span is too long and we don't want to have this container structure weak on the ceiling. So this is where the first container ends. From here to here is one container. From that other pillar to the wall is another container. And this is the gap, the 3-meter gap that we have been talking about. So we have one container, 2.44 meter or 8 feet. We have a gap here in between, which is 10 feet or 3 meter. And then we have another container, which is 2.44 feet or 8 meter. In total, the distance from there to there is 8 meters or 26 feet. Another design feature that is different from the classroom are the windows. We have used aluminum sliding windows instead of the French window. Remember, all the classrooms have got the French windows. For this one, we have used aluminum sliding windows, one way with tint, so that because they are too high, the floor is high, we don't want them to be disturbed with a lot of sunlight. That is why we have used tint glass in this one. Another design feature worth noting are the lightings. On the classrooms, we have used fluorescent tube for lighting. For this one, we have used recessed ceiling lights. Reason because the teachers are able to take care of these, and as opposed to the students, and there is minimal damage or repairs that are usually required. It's also worth noting that for this particular staff room, we have provided 2 fire extinguishers, each hanged strategically on these 2 pillars, as we say, to be able to deal with any incident that may come up. The distance for this is slightly higher than the one for the classrooms. The reason for that is that our teachers are a bit taller as opposed to our children. The other design feature is the door. All the other container classrooms down there, we have used traditional padlock latchets, because they are prone to losing keys and stuff like those. It is easier to replace a padlock. For this one, the teachers are more careful, and we have used a union lock. Either way can be used. We are normally guided by the customer preferences. The other feature is that the classroom have got glass halfway, so that the teachers are able to see inside and inspect what the students are doing. For this one, it is more enclosed than those. And then another thing is that at the classes, the windows are transparent. For this one are clear. For the transparent one, the teachers are able to see what the students are doing even from the outside. as opposed to this one that are giving slightly more privacy and obviously protecting them from direct sunlight. One more thing is that we have done notice boards on this wall to make sure that our teachers are able to pin up all that they require for this. And on top of providing this structure, we have also given a user manual guiding in terms of cleanliness, guiding in terms of repair, guiding in terms of what the do's and don'ts, guiding through all the materials that you have used, just in case in future someone else would want to come and do a repair or maintain or do something close to this. We have already given a user manual for this school structure, and I'm happy to see that they have pinned it here so that they are able to refresh all the time. It tells everything, right from plumbing, biodigesters, electricals, the materials, do's and don'ts, everything that has been done there. And obviously we have given our contact should there be something that they might need a clarification on in this. Have two different blocks. The block right behind me is for ladies, and the one far behind is for gents. They come with 4 40-feet containers, each 40-feet container with 4 rooms. That means 16 rooms per block. It also comes with washrooms, both the toilets and bathrooms. Comes with the outdoor kitchenette. And remember that this place is completely out of the grid, so we have powered this whole project using solar. We have installed 16 kVA solar system, fully done with inverters, batteries and solar panels, and they are well in operation. We will demonstrate a single room, how the single room looks like, the space, the common space, and we also will demonstrate the washrooms so that you can have a picture of how they look like. Karibuni sana as we take a tour through. As we mentioned, we have 2 parallel rows of 40-feet containers. On my right we have 2 40s, on my left we have 2 40s. Each 40, as I said, has got 4 rooms. So in total we have 16 rooms in this particular block. Worth noting is that we have separated these 2 blocks of containers by a space equal to 5 meters so that the teachers can have an equal space, an ample space to work through in the middle space. And on top of that we have done a common roof so that the space in between is very cool and able to assist them in terms of relaxing and having some cool time in here. Important feature is that once you have done the roof, obviously the roof is insulated so that this place can be very hot. So we have insulated the roof and the place is very cool actually. Could be even better than mason blocks. We have also done a ceiling using gypsum, very nicely done and simple. Another thing that we have done is that we have included a light vent, which are 2 of them for the entire block, so that during the day we can have natural lighting. And we have also done electrical wiring so that at night, as you can see, the lights are on. We are able to light this middle space. The containers rooms have been fitted with wooden doors. These are solid wooden doors, fully fitted with union locks and all the features that comes by it. And then each room will have a cabinet, the closet for clothing, will have a kitchenette, a dry kitchenette that is, and it'll have a space for the bed, and we will demonstrate using one room. As we proceed on, you'll note an important feature is that we have done fire detection spaces and firefighting components. That's an extinguisher we have hanged strategically to make sure that we have enough to fight those. Another feature that we can look at is a twin socket that we have done outside on this middle space, and a twin socket and an aerial provision. This place is meant for a common TV. They will be mounted so that the teachers in the evening they can have some entertainment here. Remember, this place is already in use. That is why you may not access so many rooms, but we'll have an opportunity to have one. This is the powerhouse for the solar power. Notably, we have a fireball, an automatic fireball to take care of this in case of a fire incident. We've also installed a CCTV camera just for monitoring. And this is our 16 kVA inverter. Very nice, and shows that our batteries are at 98%, which is a very good performance. And we have monitored this, and up to in the morning we are able to have on the lowest scale we have 70 to 75% battery by morning, meaning that we are able to capture and make use of the batteries very well and serve our purpose, and still not exhaust the batteries, because it's usually very important not to overuse the batteries to very low percentages. We'll show you one of the rooms, but in the meantime, this is the washroom section. This is a 40-feet container, all fitted with washrooms, 9 of them. We have toilets, we have showers in here, and we will be able to serve the teachers. And as you can see, we also have hand wash basins that are very important, because the teachers would want to wash their hands and obviously brush their teeth or whatever use they might need the hand wash basin for. They're able to get that. We have a mirror above this, so if they are trimming their beards, brushing, doing anything, they're able to appreciate their faces on that mirror. So another thing that is worth noting, we have a 4-gang switch, so that each of the toilets is able to have its own lighting switch. So we have 4 there, we have 4 here, and 1 separately. Let's check whether this is open. First we'll switch on the light. Yeah, it's open. Nice. It's a shower, and notably we have fitted these all these washrooms with aluminium framed doors with closers, nicely fitted. And then to avoid banging and doors being left open, we have fitted a door closer up there, very nicely done, to make sure that anytime the user has opened the door is able to close back. Then, as we said, we are off grid, so we have used solar. That is why we have valve for cold water, valve for hot water, and those are working. We have fitted solar water heating system. That's working. This one is also working. Also notably, partition of the corner have been done using granito ceramic tiles. They make it very easy to clean and to maintain hygiene, and at the same time they do not absorb water, so they are very friendly to the washrooms. The same case, this one is also very friendly to the washrooms because it's also aluminium. That is why we have not used wooden doors in this case. All the other places we have used wooden doors, but for the washroom we have used aluminium framed doors. The same theme for the floor tiles, and as we say, we give our customers a preference and a priority, and everything that you see here has been selected and preferred by the customer. Their preference counts a lot, and we give it a priority. There's a shower. This is a toilet. Perfect. All the other features are the same. The aluminium frame door, the door closer, the closer there. This is a toilet seat. Some are Asian, some are European type. You have a toilet holder there, and we have added a touch of mahogany framing here just to give it a nice look. For the ladies side, we have produced 9 washroom cubicles, and for the gents we have done 8 and provided for a space for urinal and well fitted with urinal bowls for the purposes of making this complete and gender friendly. As we said, we have got 16 rooms on gent side, 16 rooms on ladies side. All are identical. So you're going to demonstrate with one of the rooms. This is a typical room, which is 10 feet by 8 feet wide. In terms of meter, that is 3 meter by 2.44 meters wide. It has been fitted with a wooden door. That's a solid wooden door. We have a small kitchenette, but without a sink. As we said, all these rooms have got a dry kitchenette, and we have provided for an outdoor common kitchen wash area section out there. This is basically for just cooking. You can have your make or cooker there or something. You can store something there. You can have your dustbin or anything. This is a typical room for a teacher. You have closet for the clothes with one lockable drawer and a few shelves just to be able to have your stuff. We have a mirror here. When dressing, you can always use the mirror for that purpose. Another thing worth noting is that we have 2 sets of lighting. The downlighters, lighting with 1 circuit. That's why we have a double gang, and then we have this middle light, which is also lit separately. The small kitchenette have got more high level open shelves, maybe to have your utensils and ingredient and stuff like those stored there. And then the windows are aluminium sliding. On the front side, because of the privacy, we have done a fixed aluminium window. It's a fixed, not openable, just for natural lighting. On the back side, we have done an aluminium sliding. It's able to slide both leaves, and that one is able to give us a lot of air circulation. It's able to give us natural lighting, and on top of that we have done burglar proof just to make it extra secure. I've done curtain brackets to allow the teachers hang the curtain there and improve on the privacy. The rest of the room is the bed area. They have fitted 3.5 feet by 6 bed and still left plenty of room on the front where you can do more. But since this is a standardized accommodation provided by the school, all the beds are standardized 3.5 by 6. Ceramic tiles have been done to the liking of the customer, and this pattern and this color shades has been selected by the customer. As we say, our customer takes the first priority. Something else worth noting is that we have this gypsum board. Same like the other rooms, we have toughened using wall master, that is rough and tough, to make it more tough, durable, and to elongate its life. We have twin sockets, one there and one underneath the kitchenette, so that whatever the teacher would want to use, be able to use. They can have one for the bedside there, they can have one there, and we still have another one on this end, maybe for water dispenser, anything, just name it. And that's a standard room. All the rooms are identical. That is why we chose to demonstrate with one of the rooms. That's a typical room that we have provided for teachers here. But this room could be used in any way that you feel like. It can be a lodging, it can be a hostel, it can be a student accommodation unit, it can be single rooms, it can be Airbnb, it can be single rooms for rental. Name it, depending on your need and specification that you have, depending on the area that you have and the gap that you have realized in terms of accommodation. Be able to do this and more. Talk to Frontier Container Fabricators and we will sort you and have all this done hassle free. Karibuni sana and be our next customer.